is a program which has been adopted by many educational institutions throughout the country this decade, and is about promoting sustainability within the curriculum. What this means in practice: the UNESCO framework highlights sustainable learning styles, which include the importance of critical thinking, interdisciplinary, multi-method approaches to assessment, and challenging approaches to and ideas about teaching and learning. Some universities have chosen to include sustainability skills as one of the desirable graduate attributes. They aim to foster through a combination of degree courses and a wider student experience. Others have developed modules that sit alongside existing courses, while others are using sustainability as a framework upon which all curriculum development takes place. Sorry, my throat is clean. Right, so what am I pushing for? In the short term, what I want is the creation of a Sustainable Futures module, perhaps one module or perhaps a module per college, which can be taken by every student at some point during their degree. At Leicester, they have this as an option. The modules are divided into 4, where they have guest lecturers come and speak about their specific areas of expertise. Short lecture series, if you will. But in the long term, what I'm looking for is the full embedding of sustainability across the curriculum for every subject, where possible. It sounds a bit funny, right? Because how can maths, deal with issues of sustainability, for example? Well, I think it involves, as I said already, critical thinking. It involves challenging our disciplines and learning to think about things in a new way, and where it might seem absolutely impossible to do something in a defined area, we have to adopt an interdisciplinary approach. So some of our disciplines will need simple modifying, new questions being asked. So for example, rather than focusing on money-making ventures like production of biofuels, perhaps our bioscientists should be asking how we can create nitrogen and phosphorus-fixing crop varieties. Our international relations scholars could investigate how our security will be impacted upon by geopolitical tensions arising from sharper resource competition, and what international agreements could mitigate such dangers. Our lawyers might want to ask what impact the need for the world to act in unison to tackle environmental problems has on intellectual property rights. These are just some examples I came up with half an hour ago, but I'm sure you can think of many more yourselves. Academics and students should have a serious look at their subjects and think about how sustainability can be incorporated and emphasised. Other disciplines may need to be challenged more fundamentally. I'm going to pick on economics here because I actually know a little bit about economics, and also I don't like it very much. So the prevailing paradigm within economics relies on a lot of assumptions that seem to run totally against notions of sustainability. I'm going to give you 3 short examples. Firstly, GDP growth is used as a measure of economic health. So this counts only monetary transactions. This means if a country has happy families, GDP doesn't reflect this, but if a country has a natural disaster or a war, it will record an increase in monetary transactions and look like, mean a balance in GDP. So calculating a nation's, I like this analogy, calculating a nation's economic health according to GDP is like judging the quality of a song based on the number of notes it has in it. Secondly, economics believes that problems of resource depletion can all be solved via efficiency gains or substitution. Finding substitute resources and upping efficiency are undeniably effective